It's been a year. It's been a motherfucking year. Let's write a story. Hey guys, it's Gigi Ruby. Coming back to you again for the second time because I cannot even try to be consistent with anything in my life. So yeah, hi, how you doing? How you vibing? Hope you're vibing good. The thing is, you know, back in 2021, 2020, that's when I kind of revived this channel because I was like, let me do something consistent in my life, right? And right, I don't have to stick to a certain schedule or anything. I can just film whatever I want and then post it whenever I want. But that was not considering editing. I was like, editing should be fine. I freaking hate editing. I hate editing videos. It's such a bother. Like, why can't it just, you know, be the finished product that I want it to be? Why do I have to put actual work into it? So after I dropped my whole makeup inspired by the BTS microphones because they all changed the microphone colors, I didn't know what to do. I tried to do something, but editing that was such a bother. I started, but then I dropped it and I never saw that video again for a year. It's never going to drop because at this point it's old and out of date and totally not relevant anymore. And yeah, here I am now, trying to make a relevant topic, but if I can't edit this, it's not gonna be relevant anymore. So let's hope and try that I can upload this. I mean, if you see this right now, then I think I succeeded, but we will see. Maybe this will just rot in my archive somewhere and never see the light of day. So yeah, if you're asking yourself what are you doing right now, I'm going to do a makeup look. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do another series because I've kind of been doing it on my TikTok. Picture insert here if I can. Yeah, where I've kind of put makeup on myself or did like makeup inspired looks, but by comebacks, K-pop comebacks. I did one for Butter back in the day. I did one for Ruby by Woozy. And like Loser Lover from TXT. I did that. It was not a consistent series, but I did it. And I was like, you know, let me do that again. It's fun, right? I love makeup. I love to do makeup casually. So like, you know, as a fun free time activity. And I thought I could film that again. So that is my attempt on it. And I'm rambling on the way too long. This video is already gonna be so long. I already know it. Sorry for that. Yeah, today, if I post this in the next few days, the new Stray Kids comeback just dropped. And the title song is Maniac. And the whole album's name is ODDINARY. I don't have it yet. Should arrive in my mail soon. But I'm gonna do a makeup look inspired by that. Yay! And also new background. I mean, the people that watch my TikTok live streams know this background. It's all of my K-pop merch. I thought it would be a prettier background than my just black background that I did in videos past. But yeah, I would say let's jump right to it. Otherwise, this video is gonna be hell of a long time. So yeah, let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with some primer. Yes, my whole like kind of makeup routine changed over the past year. So if I do some new stuff, don't be shocked. You know, everybody changes. But I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm actually using primer for under my eyes. I'm using this one right here. It's by Avon Magique Hydrating Primer because I need some hydration in my life. And I'm also using my, you know, my Identity palette because it has the biggest mirror. And yeah, I need a mirror to see myself to do this. So let's get a bit on my finger. I don't need much of this, just a tiny bit for under the eyes because I'm gonna put on concealer, and I want to be nice to my skin, you know? So I'm just gonna smear it under my eyes, get in there, and on my eyelids, because that's where the most product is gonna be. I'm not gonna do a full face as always because I don't need it. Look at my skin, it's glowing. So yeah, let's just put it all over. And yeah, that is primer. Let that sit for a bit, dry, and then I can apply some concealer. It's a fucking mess, I swear, it's so dirty. I should have cleaned it before this, but for the sake of being spontaneous, I didn't. Okay, now concealer. I have changed my concealer. It's not the camouflage concealer. I still have it, but I don't use it as much. I've now went with the Maybelline New York multi-use concealer. This one, probably have seen it with a lot of other beauty gurus. I know Nikki Tutorials uses this a lot, and yeah, as you can see, I've used it quite a bit. I need to get a new one, but yeah, this one. And this is a far better color match for under my eyes, so we're just gonna spread it around. We're not doing the silly dots anymore. I mean, they're not silly if you do dots, do what you want, but I'm not doing them anymore. I'm just spreading it all out like this, and then just tap it out with my fingers because I'm still disgusting and I still do it with my fingers. I tried using a beauty blender more, but it's such a bother for just a tiny bit of concealer. And because it's a better like color match for my skin under the eyes, it's not a good color match for the rest of my face, but for some reason for under the eyes it's a good match. I don't see the use of using a blender at all. So I'm just gonna tap it out a bit around the corners so that it blends into my skin a bit better and there are no harsh edges. Like this. I don't know if I'm covering my face with the mirror. That could be because I'm not used to filming anymore. So yeah. Like this. I don't know if you can even see a difference, but that is what we're doing. So a crucial step that I always try to do before I apply a lot of makeup is first give my lips some hydration, because currently they're very dry, and when I put in like liquid lipstick, Jesus Christ, like my lips get very dry, like very dry, and then you see it with the liquid lipstick because that one dries down. It's not wet. It's yeah. Then it just looks ugly and it peels off, and it's like dead skin with lipstick. It's disgusting. And the other thing I do, I never cared about my eyebrows before because my eyebrows are quite full, but that suffered. Like my eyebrows suffered a lot because I didn't even comb them. I didn't even do anything to them. So now I try to comb them a bit. And for my makeup routine, to get a bit more space, because my eyebrows are pretty low in my face, like compared to my eyes, I try to brush my hairs up so that I get a bit more space, and then at the end of my makeup routine, I brush them to the way that I like them, so that they look a bit more symmetric and not like a total fucking mess. So yeah, that's what I forgot. So now I'm gonna look silly like this for the rest of the makeup routine, but we're gonna run with it, right? Love it. And then we can already jump in with eyeshadow. Sorry, I need to grab the mirror because I placed it over there. But we can already jump in with eyeshadow. My plan is to do like a green, like above a green eye, and then on the lid I'm gonna do a cut crease with some black glitter, because the concept is like the whole, like, you know, the Stray Kids logo, they made it white, black and green, and like even like the cover on Spotify is like very green and black. So I'm gonna run with that because why not? And it's cool, and I'm not doing green that much. I did in the past, but more of an olive green, but not like neon grass green. Like I never did that. So yeah, I have this Revolution, Makeup Revolution London color book. It's mostly green and blue colors. Very pretty. It has a bunch of pretty colors, as you can see. Of course gonna use the green side more. And oh, this one shade right here. Wait, I can show you. The shade right here, I think that one is gonna be our main color. But of course we're gonna build a base first so that it's not too intense. So I'm gonna go in with, I think, this color right here and sort of build the base first, like a light base, like this second one, this one, and then we're gonna build on top of that. Sounds good? Okay, put the green on the brush and dust it off as always, and we're gonna start. Let's go. Pressure. I used the wrong brush. No, it's the, oh no, sorry. Let's use a different brush, a smaller brush. I wanted to use a smaller brush. There we go. So let's use this. Yeah, there we go. Now it's actually starting to show up a bit more. And we get a bit more precision with this one. So first I'm gonna draw like a wing thing as like a line out. I do my line out first so that I know like where I can go with stuff. And then I build on top of that with stuff, eyeshadow of course. We're using eyeshadow here, hi. This doesn't have to be perfect. I like to say that in the past a lot when I started to revive this channel. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? So I just go around town. Let's, like, I bring it up and then over. Like, as I said, I'm gonna do the line out of my eyeshadow, sort of, so that I can blend it out and the edges are not as harsh and it all seems seamless, and then I can build on top of that, like draw inside the lines, and then, you know, I only have to blend those edges, but my edges where my skin meets the eyeshadow, that doesn't have to be touched anymore, if you get what I mean. Establish a good base. I also bring it kind of down to my lower lash line so that I get an idea of where that stuff can be and that it connects good with the upper level of eyeshadow and everything. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And repeat on the other eye, I guess. For some reason, every time I do my makeup, my nose starts to run. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's the chemistry, biology behind that? I'm not a biologist. I studied psychology, so I have no clue why, like, if there's a connection to that, or if it's just my weird brain being like, oh, you do your makeup, let's ruin it by your nose running. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. So recently I was asked, or I wasn't directly asked, but I was supposed to write down what I want to do in my future, right? And even though I currently studied psychology, it's made up psychology, by the way, not real psychology. Don't want to pretend to be something that I'm not. But I was asked what I want to do in my future, and I wrote down, like, I didn't know what, but I wrote down content creator, because that's always something that I've been interested in, as you can see by my YouTube page and my TikTok. Like, it's always kind of been something that I wanted to do. But the thing is, right, again, I don't have the patience or energy to edit, and that is one of the main parts. And I think that's also the reason why I've more turned my attention to, like, TikTok, because you don't have to edit there, like, at least not on the same level as you have for like a YouTube video or something. So yeah, but I'm gonna try to better myself, because I love doing videos like these. Like, I love to film them, I love to talk. I always do like live streams on TikTok every Sunday if you want to tune in. But yeah, I love to talk, I love to film these videos, But as I said, I hate the editing part. It's like the worst actually, because it's so boring. It's always the same thing for some reason. If people like to edit, good for you, but it's just not my jam. So yeah. Okay, now that we've kind of established this line out with like blended out things, like blended out lines, we're now going in, and as I said, like we fill the lines with some brighter shades. So first I'm gonna dip in with the shade above the one that I used the whole time, this one up top. I'm gonna start to fill it out, and then we're gonna move on to this shade right here, the one that I talked about earlier. The very bright green grass neon, not neon, but like green, you know? And yeah, we're gonna see how that is gonna work, you know? Experiment. See. Ooh. Honestly, the thing for me is I never fully plan out a makeup look. Like I never like try it out before I film a video or do anything. I just go with the flow kind of deal. And sometimes it turns out really good, and sometimes it turns out really bad. Okay, I should do less talking, more painting. Agree? So let's get back to work right here. So the green, as I described before, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna go inside the line. Like I'm gonna outline the line, but from the inside. If you get what I mean. Not from the outside, but from the inside. Kind of, you know, give it depth, like more opacity. Is that the word I'm searching for? Probably. To give it more opacity. And then, yeah. Then we're gonna move on to the green that I mentioned before. And we're gonna see how that is working for us. And if it even is working for us. Because maybe it isn't. And that will be bad. And then I have to scratch this whole video and go back into my hole for maybe another year, and I hope it even shows up on camera. Like I have a ring light now. Like I actually have a ring light that is supposed to enhance my videos and get better lighting in here, because that was an issue in the past for me. Like remember when I did my ending shots with my army bomb? Yeah, those were times. But I got a ring light now because I'm a very successful influencer. No, I'm not. For my live streams. On Sunday. And yeah, so now I hope you guys can now see what I do a lot better. And not be like, what the fuck is she doing? It's so fucking dark. I can't see shit. So, yeah. To see it. Or maybe I look very patchy, and everything that I do here right now looks patchy as hell. Looks good in person, okay? If it looks patchy on camera, it's the camera's fault. Not my fault, okay? Looks good on camera. Looks good in person, not good on camera. What? I have to learn how to speak. Okay, and that is the finished product of those two colors now. I just decided very randomly before we moving on to the final green that I described before. I'm gonna grab some of this like more yellowish green, like this one, and I'm gonna put it in my inner corner to kind of give it a pop and some different colors in there, because right now it's green as it's supposed to be, but it's not giving me variety. It's not giving me like exciting, like, you know. And if it's just gonna be the green and the black, it's just gonna look not very, you know, exciting. So let me pop that into my inner corner, and ooh, I like that. Yeah. See, that gives it so much of a different vibe to it now. Just by that one color. And I'm gonna blend it in with the rest of it. This. Yeah, see how much that changes things up. Like, because of that, the green now gets like a bit more definition, and it looks just a bit more exciting, you know? Good stuff. Love to see it. So, now, the green, the final green that I was talking about the whole time, I'm gonna use that to kind of define my crease, you know, where even though there's gonna be black on my lid, as far as I'm planning, I wanna kind of define the crease a bit more before I cut the crease with the black. So there's a bit of a better difference there. Tap it off. Ooh, there was a lot of dust. I put a lot on there, so let's jump in and hope it doesn't ruin shit. So crease and then swoosh it around in there. Oh, that's such a pretty green. Oh, that's such a pretty green. Oh my god. Yes, look at that. Such a pretty green. I have to blend it more, but you see what I mean, right? Such a pretty green. Swoosh it in the crease like this, like I'm doing the whole time. Just swoosh it in there and blend it a bit up to kind of mash with the other colors. Gonna drag it out a bit at the end towards the wing part of the eye to, you know, get it in there. Ooh, it's pretty. Kind of feel like the Hulk. Very green right now. I mean, it's supposed to be green. You know what I mean? It's like very green. Okay. To blend out the edges a bit more and blend it all a bit better together, I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush. And then just go over the edges a bit. That. Just go over everything. You know, drag it up. Drag it down. You know, the deal. Just blend it like a sweeping motion, like a windshield wiper. Blend it all around. Get around town. And yeah. In the end, we have something that kind of looks like this. If it looks patchy, don't come for me. But this is what we have. Yeah, and I think we can now move on to the black, actually. No, let's do my under eyes first. I want to do green under eyes, so let's do the under eyes first. All right. I want to do a black glitter on the lid because I want to be fancy. I'm gonna do some green glitter for under the eyes because why not? So I'm using the same palette, but it has a glitter side. So you have all the shades, but in glitter form. And I'm gonna use this one right here, equivalent to the green that we used for my crease, and put that all over my under eye waterline thing. So let's do that. Ooh. I almost dropped the palette. Ooh. I'm very clumsy. This is not it. And if I cover, like, if the whole video is useless because I cover my face with the mirror, then oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a fun time editing. How am I gonna have? Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to that. So I chose a smaller brush so that I can really get in there. So here we go. Oh, that's pretty. Shows up so well. Don't stab yourself in the eye. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, that shows up so well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's always the issue with glitters sometimes. Like, they don't show up well. Like, they don't have good pigmentation. But this one, whoo! It's like, I'm here and I'm ready to party! Let's go, Maniac! Woo! Every time I do my under eyes, like, whatever I do above, like, I'm always like, oh my god, it doesn't look good. It looks kind of shit. It's not gonna turn out well. But then I do my waterline, like, under the eyes. And then it all kind of pulls it together and it gets good. It's kind of transformative. Like, I always tell people, it doesn't look good until the very end. Like, that's when it looks good. Before then, you just gotta trust me. I mean, I have never really put makeup on other people, but I would tell them that. Like, just trust me, trust the process, and then you're gonna go from there. Stuff like this. Yeah, me like it a lot. It's very pretty. Very green right now because we haven't done the black yet, so yeah. Oh, it's pretty. quite pretty, aren't I? So yeah, let's move on to the back, but first I gotta cut my crease. We have that done before in the video. I don't know, it was my RM's makeup inspired look, I think. So that's where I cut my crease. So you know, you're gonna put concealer all over your lid, and that's basically just it. So I'm gonna do that. Let me get my concealer and a brush, and then we're gonna see. I'm here with my concealer. There we go. There's the camouflage concealer from Catrice, was it? Yes, Catrice, that I used in past videos. I'm gonna use it now to cut my crease. So I'm just gonna put a bit of concealer on my head. I got my Sacrifice brush that I always use for concealer. Like, that's what you should do. Like, always use the same brushes for the same things if you don't wash them after every single makeup look. I gotta admit, I don't wash them after every single makeup look. Like, I would be washing them a lot. But I at least don't mix and mash them anymore with these types of things. So just put it on there, and then pray to whatever you believe in or nobody, and start painting on that lid. Because my crease, like my lid, it has a lot of folds. Like, there's a lot of skin on there. It's always a hassle. So gotta be very careful about what I'm doing here. Very concentrated. Yeah, I didn't do such a bad job. I mean, for black, you actually don't really have to do this. I just do this so that the shimmer glitter black eyeshadow is gonna stick a bit better. So yeah, that's the only reason why I'm doing this, because black is so opaque, it should just show up over the green anyway. But yeah. Okay, so as I said, the concealer doesn't fully have to cover the green, just give it some base, because the black is gonna cover it probably on its own. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's gonna do that, but I just hope it's gonna do that. So yeah, I'm now gonna use the Book of Magic palette by Beauty Bay. This one right here. And it has very beautiful shades. I love this palette, it's so beautiful. But I'm gonna use this one right here. It also has kind of a shift to pink, which I find is very interesting. But I'm gonna use this shade right here, right under the very black. And I'm gonna put that all over my lid and see what happens. You know, could turn out good, could turn out bad. Oh, I have a mirror right here. Let's use this one instead of my Identity palette, because my Identity palette is very scratched and dirty, and yeah, I can see myself much better in this one. So let's go. Let's dip in. I am using a flat brush for this so that I can really get it on here. Just swipe it in the palette. Dust off, because with glitter shades, fallout is almost always the case. But especially with black glitter, you should be careful with that, because you're not getting rid of that bitch that easily. So yeah, just put it on here and see what it does. Also kind of shimmering in blue, which is interesting. Didn't think that, but here we go. It's very shimmering in blue, or maybe that's just because I'm currently surrounding it with green and, you know, color theories and all of that good shit. But maybe it's a blue shade and I mistook it for a black shade. But too late now. Also blend it a bit up so that, you know, the line is not that harsh. I don't want harsh lines in here, so I mean, you could do harsh lines, but I don't want harsh lines, so yeah, just kind of blend it in there, and this is what we have. I don't hate it. It's actually quite pretty. Pretty. Turned British all of a sudden. But I don't hate it. What do you guys think? Very shifty to blue, huh? But yeah. Don't hate it. Let's move on to the second eye, shall we? You don't have to sit here and watch me do that. I'm probably gonna skip this part anyway. Honestly, I don't think it's black. I think it's blue. Let me see if I can find a black one. I mean, it's very pretty. Don't get me wrong, but it's blue. It's not black. So let's see if I can find a black glitter shade somewhere to make it more black instead of blue. Okay, I found this black or blackish glitter. It's not really glitter, but it's a blackish glittery shade in the Juvia's Place Magic Mini palette. So I'm gonna try that and see if it changes anything. I hope it does. And make it less blue and more black, because we want black and not blue. Probably should have checked that shade before I put it all over my lid. But I swear to God, in the pan it looks so like black grayish. But whatever. I'm gonna try to save it now by putting black on top of it, like a black shimmerish thing on top of it, and see what it does. Okay, it's definitely turning it more black. But hey, you learn, right? And now I definitely know that that shade is not a black shimmer, it's a blue shimmer. Or it turns out more blue on the lid than you might want it to. You know, gotta learn. Especially if you don't use your palettes that often, or at least not certain shades that often. But yeah, it definitely made it more black. Like definitely made it more black, so that's good. So, I mean, I like this combination a lot. Like, I like it with the blue, but my goal was it to turn it black and not blue. But don't get me wrong, I find this very pretty. But that's not what we want. We want it inspired by Maniac and Ordinary, which is not green and blue, it's black and green. So, yeah. But that shade from the Juvia's Palace palette is definitely working. If you're confused, I'm still using the mirror from the Book of Magic palette. This one doesn't have a mirror, so yeah. Don't think I'm using this palette, please. Okay, this is where we are right now. Currently it looks weird again, but I've bet with some eyeliner it's gonna go a lot better. So I'm gonna put on eyeliner. I didn't do so in the past, but I quite learned how to do eyeliner now. Just the thing is, I can't do it on camera, so I have to do it off camera because I have to be very concentrated for that. So the next second you see me, I'm gonna have eyeliner on, and then we can debate on whether or not to put on fake lashes and so on, rhinestones or not, and yeah, we gotta see. I'm gonna see you. Okay, and I'm back. What a transformation. I quite put on some bold eyeliner, even some eyeliner in my waterline, because I thought Maniac and Ordinary are such bold concepts, and it's all about, you know, going crazy and embracing your true self and all of that. I was like, let me do some bold eyeliner, and I think because it's so bold, we should definitely go for a fake lash, because that would accentuate it a bit more. And yeah, and definitely some rhinestones, because come on, rhinestones. So I've put on some fake lashes, obviously, and some mascara, especially to match my real lashes with the fake ones, and also for my bottom lashes. So this is what we currently look like, and I would definitely say some gems would definitely help out a bit. So I'm thinking about 2 small black ones and then a big green one. That could look very cute. So let's jump into that, shall we? So I love to put rhinestones on my face. As seen with my other makeup videos, I always put rhinestones on my face. And I still have these ones, so I'm gonna use them. And as I said, 2 black ones would be good, 2 small black ones, and then 1 big green one. So let me fish them out of here and then we can stick them all together. Okay, I would say let's start with the green ones. I've put them on the palette like an idiot because now I can't use the mirror inside. So now I have to get over my identity palette again so that we can stick on the gems with a mirror. So let's do that and hope I don't mess up, because that part is gonna suck a lot like this. I have no lash glue, but I have this eyeliner that is sticky, so I'm gonna use that instead. And I know it works, so there's no use in saying I hope it works, because I know it works. Because I used it in the past. It just needs to dry a bit, so it doesn't leave like the black residue thing. Back in here, like this. Dry a bit. And let's stick it on. Sort of like this. Yeah? I wanted to place it a bit down and not directly under the eye, because I want to give some, you know, levels in the look. And the black ones are gonna be directly under my eye, but the green ones are gonna have some space. Yeah, whatever. Let's do the other green one. And again, my nose is running. Ah! So we should look sort of like this if you're following along, or not. It's okay. I get it. You don't like it. No, just kidding. Or you think this is really ugly. I mean, I'm not too sad about this. Too sad. So it's bad. It's not bad. It's good. Okay. Leave me alone. Well, yeah, let's do the black ones now. These are gonna be a bit tricky because they're smaller than the green ones. So yeah, let's go in. Maybe I'm gonna do this off camera, so you know, I don't have to bore you guys with this bullshit. I'm just gonna stick them on the left and the right of the green stone, like right under my eye, and I'm gonna see you when it's done. Honestly, this video is already going on long enough, I think. So see you in a bit. And we're done. I put them on like I said I would, and this is how it looks like. What do we think? Let me come a bit closer so that you can see. I mean, we're not fully finished yet. I still have to brush my eyebrows, so we can do that together, because I've been doing stuff a lot off camera because I need to be concentrated for that type of stuff. So like, my eyebrows don't need a lot of work. I don't need to fill them in or something. I'm very blessed in that part. I'm just gonna brush them a bit into shape, and then yeah, just gonna run with that. Sometimes they don't want to. They can be a bit stubborn. They're like, I don't want to work, Mom. I'm like, you gotta work. Weird. I like to see my eyebrows as my children. Ever. Okay. So look like this, maybe. So the other one. I mean, it's a bit weird to brush them now after I put on fake lashes, because I feel the brush of the eyebrow brush go against my eyelashes, and that's like, it's a weird feeling. I don't like it. This one really doesn't want to work today. It's like, I'm gonna be difficult. So yeah, now some lipstick to round it all off, I would say. I got some black because you need more black in here because the black eyeshadow glitter was a bit of a letdown. So we're just gonna do my lips black. And yeah. Now the chapstick I put on before, it's gonna come in handy because now the lipstick is gonna slide on like butter. Smooth like butter. And it's gonna look a lot better. Of course it needs a few coats to be opaque. I already see it all over my teeth. And this is really not opaque right now. I swear. I mean, I'm being very careful with this currently. Because black is a bitch to get off. So I'm very careful. Why is it not opaque? Probably because of the chapstick. Like I said, it's so good, but actually it's kind of ruining my life right now. Whatever, we're gonna work. Okay, after a lot of handling, I finally kind of got it on. It's still not good, actually. The chapstick really ruined my life. I thought I would be smart about it. I thought I would give you a good advice or something, but actually it was shit advice. It didn't work. Don't do what I did. Or at least it did not really work with this lipstick. So yeah, if the lipstick looks shit, I'm sorry. It usually looks good. I swear I can do lipstick, but as you can see, as soon as I put my lips together, it moves around, so yeah, not great. So today's video was really a video of like things not to do while doing your makeup. Like that was really it. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I hope you like the look, you think it's close to Maniac or Ordinary, or what you would think a makeup look inspired by the song and the album would look like. Yeah, hope you like it. I can come a little bit closer. Let's do beauty shots. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stream Maniac and check out the whole Ordinary album by Stray Kids. I would definitely recommend it. Just stan Stray Kids. Just straight up stan Stray Kids. They deserve it. They are so hardworking and they just put out bangers. So hope to see you guys soon. I hope I even upload this video. I hope I continue filming videos, but who knows at this point. So yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Hope you stay happy and healthy, and I'm gonna see you. Bye bye!